Guess who's back? Back again. Neil's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Da da da. Yeah, I'm back, people. I know I've not uploaded a video for quite a while. I just put that down to laziness. Quite literally, the simple fact is, I bought a new helmet. As you can tell, you can see maybe a little bit of it. I bought a X-Lite 802RR Ultra Carbon, and it's taken me 5 months to put a mount on it for the camera. So basically, I'm putting it down to laziness. Do you want me to let you in, mate? I'll let you in. That's my mate Leo I work with. His new Ford ST. 250 horsepower, is it? 280? I think it's 250. The thing flies. I went in it the other day and it absolutely flies. But yeah, I've been away because I'm lazy and I couldn't be asked to put a mount on my helmet for ages. But now I've done it, so I can start making videos again. Woohoo! So what have I been doing? Not a lot, really. Let's see, where did I leave off? Well, last video was when I went to Brighton with Paul and Tom, and Paul bought the Honda CB1000R. Nod? No? Okay, fine, fuck you. Yeah, Paul bought the Honda. Since then, what have I done? What have I done since then? I went to the NEC Motorcycle Live, the show that I usually go to. That was really good. Yeah, I really enjoy that show. It's a really good show. Then about a week ago, I went to... Oh no, I just realised I called the... Did I call the NEC Motorcycle Live the MCN Motorcycle Live? I can't remember if I said that or not. It's not, it's just Motorcycle Live. And then a week ago, I went to the MCN London Motorcycle Show. There we go, let me get my words right. And that was really good, really enjoyed that. That was fun. But apart from that, that's pretty much been me for the past however many months. I've done a bit to the bike. I would do a walk around, but the bike is absolutely filthy. So I'm not really going to do that. But basically, I put, well, you can see, put a new windscreen on, new levers, tail tidy, rear hugger, and a new exhaust on it. The exhaust, though, I'm not really too happy with. It's a Scorpion end can, and if I'm honest, I've sort of been conned at 300 and something quid because it doesn't really do fuck all. It's probably the worst silencer ever in the history of silencers. Well, end can, should I say, for the correct terminology. It's basically one that clips onto the cat box. And I thought, oh, you know, it might make a bit of difference. But it's basically made no difference whatsoever. So I'm selling that, and then I'm going to go for the Black Widow full system. Because basically I bought this, spent the money on this exhaust, and then about 3 weeks later Black Widow came out with the full system for the exact same price that I paid for a fucking end cam from Scorpion. I contacted Scorpion and I was like, yo, I got this end cam for my bike, blah blah blah. Do you do the downpipes to turn it into a full system? And they said no. I said, oh no, we don't do it. But why not? You know what I mean? It's not like I'm riding some really obscure bike. Plenty of people have got this bike, and they said no. So basically what they're saying is, they'll do a full race system for any fucking 125 that you can buy, but if you're riding a 600 Yamaha, no, we don't do it, no. They're fucking idiots, isn't they? I'm not buying Scorpion again. If you can tell, I'm not really happy. I've been sold a lie, basically. But yeah, I can't wait to get that Widow system. What else have I been doing? What else? Oh, I bought a house. Me being all grown up. Well, I say I've bought, me and Natalie. The short Natalie and the long Neil are now homeowners. Although we're not moved in yet. Because we're still sorting all the paperwork out. I did not realise how much paperwork there would be when it comes to getting a house and stuff, like mortgage and everything, you know. I thought there'd be a bit, but I didn't think there'd be this fucking much. I didn't realise there'd be this much waiting around as well. Basically, the reason we've not moved in yet is because we're still stuck in a chain. If you don't know what that means, that basically means we've made an offer on a house, it's been accepted, blah blah, we're doing all the paperwork at the moment, going through solicitors and everything. The people who live in that house that we're going to have, they've put an offer in, going through all the paperwork, solicitors, blah blah blah. But the people who live in that house that they're having haven't got somewhere yet. So if you imagine it as a chain, you need the chain to keep moving forward, and we're sort of stuck at the moment. So we need to wait for those people to get a place before the people whose house we're getting can move into that, and then we can move into their house. You see how complicated this is. But I didn't realise how much fucking paperwork there'd be. Also, how much money it costs, right? Because you coming into this a bit naive. I thought, oh yeah, buying a house, you know, you just fucking, whatever the house price costs, you pay that, and then I thought you'd be in, you know what I mean, like being a bit naive as such. But you don't put onto that, obviously, deposit cost, yeah, you know about that, but then you've got little things like stamp duty, solicitors fees, life insurance policies, because when you go for a mortgage, they want to know all about your health. They want to make sure that you're not just going to fucking die a month after they give you like a certain amount of money, you know what I mean? So you're paying for that, you know what I mean? Just things like this, little things that you don't really notice. Okay, we're doing 30 mile an hour and a 50, cool. Come on, pick it up. Jeez. But yeah, little things like that, and even like down to the deposit. I honestly don't know how the next generation is going to be able to afford all of this. You know what I mean? Like, me and Natalie are in an extremely good position at the moment for first-time buyers to have such a large deposit. I'm not going to tell you how large it is, but it is a large deposit, and we are in an extremely good position to be able to afford a mortgage for the house that we like. But I don't know how people are going to do this, you know what I mean? Even if some banks say like a minimum deposit is what, I'm not sure, is it like 10 or 15,000? You know what I mean? Like how are people meant to save this? That's insane, especially in the 20s, you know? I don't know how they're going to come up with the money. It's mental, really, when you look into it, like everything like this. Plus, house prices as well are absolutely fucking ludicrous, right? This is just an example I'm giving you. So basically, houses in Leicester, where I'm from, you could get like a brand new build 4-bed house for like £250,000, but around here in the Essex, because we're very close to London, we're in a zone for London where we live right now. That's how close we are. House prices around here, £250,000 to get you a 1-bed flat. You know what I mean? It's mental. There's times I love living in Essex. I really do. I enjoy it. But there's times when I think, fucking hell, if we could move back to Leicester now with the money that we've been given by the bank, we'd have a 4-bed house or a 5 or something, you know what I mean? The amount of money they're giving us. It's absolutely ludicrous. But it's just life, isn't it? You know what I mean? You fucking work to pay bills and then you die, pretty much. And you, of course, ride motorbikes in between. But yeah, it's all pretty mental. Going to be going to a few more events as well this year, because we're just starting to get back into good weather now, which is good. Other times like this where I wish that I still lived in Leicester is that I'd be so close to Donington Park racetrack, because I'm going to go to the first round of the British Superbikes race, and that's at Donington. And if I was still in Leicester, that'd be like 10 minutes from my house, which would be great. But the ride there will be nice. What else? I'm going to go to the World Superbikes at Donington. Going to go MotoGP at Silverstone. I would have liked to have done the Isle of Man TT, but obviously having to pay all this money out for the house and stuff, I don't think I'm going to really be able to afford that. But I am going to New York this year, me and Natalie and Paul and his wife Louise, because that's pretty much all paid for anyway. Won't mind going to Oliver's Mount at the end, towards the end of the year, see the road racing there. Basically, I just want to do a lot more riding this year. If Spicy 110 does another sausage fest this year, I might pop down to that at Lumis. Would be nice to check out some new motorcycle cafes. Southend Shakedown, actually, close to me, Essex. That's this year. Yarmouth Takeover. That is something I am definitely doing, actually. Basically, same concept. Basically, same concept as Southend Shakedown, but in Yarmouth. So I'm going to do that. But yeah, all in all, a lot more travelling. A lot more fun, good times. I'd like to meet a lot more people this year. Anybody that rides, I want to meet you, and just share the enjoyment of riding motorcycles, because obviously it's my biggest love of my life. Actually, I would have liked to have done my full license this year, but it does cost quite a bit of money. But I'm trying to figure it out. If anyone knows, because I want to do it, if I can do it on my bike, because bike hire just costs you more money when you do it with the training school. Basically, I'm thinking if I can do it on my bike, take the restrictor out, say get Paul to ride it to the test centre with me as pillion or something. I don't know, something. This is just rough ideas I'm thinking, because obviously legally I can't ride that bike to that test centre because the restrictor's out, so I'm not legally allowed to ride it. If I can get someone to pillion me to the test centre on this bike with the restrictor out, and then I just book the tests myself, because that's going to save me so much money. You think when I did it in Leicester, I did the full direct access, like 5 days training and lessons. It came to like £500 or something, and I ain't fucking spending £500 to do 2 tests that I've already done. Fucking hate the laws for motorcycling tests in this country. But I'm not doing that. I'm not spending £500 to just do it all over again. So anywhere I can save money, that would help. So I think I could probably get it done for about 100 quid or something, you know, maybe. I don't know, I might do my full license this year if I can figure it all out. If not, there's always next year. This bike's got enough power for me anyway, so for the time being anyway. Fuck, I should have gone the other way. Right, I'm going to cut it here, people, because I'm going to be stuck in traffic for fucking ages. So I'll speak to you all in a bit.